Welcome to the Business and Bubbly podcast. This is the place for women in business who are on the journey of building their big ideas and want to have fun along the way. It's for those of us who also know we aren't meant to do business or life alone. Hi, I'm Charity Majors, your host and the founder of Business and Bubbly. Think of this kind of like the can I pick your brain chats that you've always wanted to have with those who are doing epic things, plus business besties, hype girls, and getting into massive action towards your next big idea all in the same place. Oh, and bubbles, because if you're not having fun along the way, you're not doing it right. Together, we'll unlock what it means to be seen, known, heard, and championed all along the ups and downs of entrepreneurship and being a woman in business building big dreams. Each week, I'll bring you a quick sip business tip, as well as interviews from top experts that make you feel like you're getting bottle service for your business. We're having the raw and real conversations and chatting about all the things, the messy middle, the pivots, scaling, the good days and the bad days, because here we do real. It's where we can work hard, play hard, cry it out, and dance it out all at the same time without being judged. This is a place where we are in the arena together and we are each other's biggest fans because most of us have enough comments from the cheap seats. It's where our too much is par for the course and where the gaps of our not enough are filled in by the other epic women that are around us. It's where we can be unapologetic about the mission we are on, about the big dreams on our heart, and the business we are building without having to be perfect or have it all together, or even pretend to. It's a supportive community where business is being done amongst like-minded women, because when money gets in the hands of good women, great things happen. It's a place where you have the support around you to get out of your comfort zone and go after your big ideas, because even when you fail forward or when you reach the top, you know it won't be alone. Also, if you know anything about me, you'll know that I'm obsessed with creating platforms that lift up other women to be seen and heard and known. So with that in mind, I'd like to invite you to list your business on our directory called Find Women in Business. All you've got to do is text the word directory to 833-231-8098, and I'll text you the link back to get your free listing. This is also a great way to connect with other women in business from around the world, so definitely check it out. And now let's get to the good stuff. Grab a glass of your favorite beverage, Prosecco, bubbly water, or whatever your flavor is, and let's dive in. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back. I'm your host, Charity Majors, and we are going to be talking about an unpopular opinion today. Or maybe it will just bring you into the understanding of what is maybe popular when you're starting out a new business, but what you should actually be doing. We're going to be talking about branding and colors and logos and all sorts of fun things, and it's because I am walking through this in real time, as well as it's something that I have lived by in the past, and something that I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of not just women, but men in business as well. People in business spend a lot of energy and time and effort and money and resources on building out this perfect, beautiful brand, which if you're a branding expert, don't kill the messenger. I love you. And one of your people are helping me right now, so don't worry. But in the beginning, when you are kind of duct taping some things together, and yes, you might have this amazing idea, this amazing concept, you're starting, or you are excited, you are passionate, you are building out this thing. In my experience, and I know there's a lot of other really smart people that are in the entrepreneurial world that will echo what I'm saying, but do not spend your nest egg or a lot of time or money or effort or energy, mental space, mental capacity on
your logo and your colors and buying a $10,000 branding kit and all of that stuff. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple insider tips as well as hoping to encourage you to shift and allocate your time and mental energy in the right places, because when it comes to business, the truth is that a lot of people can get stuck in the weeds. They're like trying to decide between the eggshell white and the light cream for their logo, when somebody else just slapped something up from Fiverr or made something in 30 minutes on Canva, and they're out actually making money and getting clients and doing the thing instead of spending 2 months on deciding between eggshell white and light cream. Okay? I love you, and I'm saying this in like the most loving way, like truth and love possible. But I say this because I've also been there. So I am speaking from a place of being on the other side of this, where I spent a lot of money on the branding package and spent a lot of time trying to decide between the logos and the fonts. Do I want it to have this big of a frilly font and a foot on the sans serif or the serif font? Or do I want it to be like the modern, like, yes, those things are important to have an overview of and a quick understanding. So get onto Pinterest and download a quick freebie branding guide, and you'll have enough knowledge and information for what you need to get started. But do not spend like even $5,000, even $3,000, like $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 on your branding package until you have actually established that the market wants what it is that you are selling. Okay, so here's the other piece of when it comes to being an entrepreneur, being an ambitious woman in business who has big dreams, big goals, like you love what you do, you are passionate about what you do, and at the same time, the market will ultimately tell you whether or not they want to buy your thing, or whether or not they're going to pay you for your thing, or what they're going to pay you for your thing. Okay, and this is kind of the hard truth, is that it actually goes both ways. Right? Like, yes, like be passionate and be unapologetic about the thing that you're creating, and also understand that it's a two-way transaction. Like, part of when it comes to understanding marketing is that the market will ultimately tell you whether or not they're going to buy your thing in the package that you are packaging it up as. So I'm going to give you an example. I have a challenge. It is called the Unshakable Confidence Challenge, and it actually started as the Meant for More challenge. This was years ago when challenges were a big thing, and when I first started, it was the Meant for More challenge, because that's my book. I actually have another podcast called Meant for More, and that one's definitely ingrained in like your purpose and unlocking and limiting beliefs and that type of a thing, which I still love and am huge into that. And so it was first branded as the Meant for More challenge, and it was 14 days to unlocking your purpose. And the market gave like a, okay, this might work type of a response. And then what I actually did was then took real-time feedback from those. You know, I worked with a copywriter and a coach and a funnel expert and all this fun stuff. Spent a ton of money branding and all this. And what we found was that it was a soft yes from the market. So it was kind of like a, if you've ever seen, it was kind of like an I'm Ron Burgundy. You get it? You're my people. If not, just go watch Anchorman and you're still my people. Anyways, so it was kind of a soft yes from the market. And so we took real-time feedback, and the feedback that they gave was, really, Charity, I have been searching for my purpose my entire life, and you're going to tell me that in 14 days for $47 I can find my purpose? Like, sorry, like that wasn't necessarily believable for them. So guess what? I took the same content, all about like busting through limiting beliefs and reprogramming and your story, like the power of your story and finding the gold nuggets in your story, and like this beauty, like these, mantras and affirmations, and this beautiful program that was really transformative in 14 days and changed the wrapping that it came in. Okay, so same internal thing on the packet, on the inside of the package, but I changed the wrapping. And when I changed it, I rebranded it to the 14 Days to Unshakable Confidence, and the market gave a big heck yes to it. Okay, and so people were purchasing, they were referring clients, they were bringing people in. The program was converting, the ads were converting, right? They were even converting at really, really high rates within the funnel as far as upsells and downsells and all this fun stuff when it came to the back end side of digital marketing. And I was like, yes, like this is a thing, right? And so like, here's my encouragement for you is that what you might be selling, if maybe the market hasn't been, like if you're trying to like convince people to buy your thing, maybe it needs a different packaging. Maybe it needs a different message. Maybe like your content is probably amazing, but when it comes to the market, what's really interesting is that they will buy benefits, not features. So they're going to figure out like what's in it for them, what's the transformation that is in it for them. Like they don't care how many, if you have 47 modules with 13 workbooks and that it's going to take them 300 hours to go through this thing. Like they don't care about that. They want to know about the transformation and the benefits, what's in it for them. But also they are the ones that will ultimately let you know if the market is going to say a yes to it, right? So this gets into like business conversions. And so my encouragement for you now, back to our original message, is again, you don't need to spend a bunch of money in the beginning when you're creating something or launching it, unless you have a big heck yes from the market. And then that's when you do the brand refresh, right? That's when you like update the logo, you hire on the branding expert, you get clear on like using the exact same fonts on every single post and on every single page of your website, and you do more than hire the $10, $20 person on Fiverr, like, right? To put what's in your head onto paper to then upgrade the persona or upgrade the feel, the vibe, the brand of what's going on. And I'm going to be transparent. Like this is what I learned, like I said, the hard way when it came to investing into an idea and something first before I got market confirmation. And I ended up, as I pivoted away, as I rebranded, as I changed, as I adjusted, so did the brand. And so did a lot of the marketing because of the market response. Okay. So to be fully transparent with Business and Bubbly, we're going through the brand refresh. And part of this is, so yes, I honestly created the logo on Canva in the beginning. And it was like, you can go look at it. It's the ugly first logo. And it worked great at the time. And it got across the point. It was like, took me like 20 minutes. And that was all the time that I was willing to spend on it until I got the market response. Okay. So if you're finding that you are spending more than like a day on a decision when it comes to a little thing like brand colors, when it comes to a little thing like fonts, when it comes to a little thing like a logo, if you have not gotten the market response yet, stop doing that. Make the decision and understand that it's not a permanent decision, right? This is not a decision that you are stuck with for life. There's something that happens in the entrepreneurial world, like even an example, your bio. How stuck have you been on your bio or your Instagram bio or the bio on your website where you're like, for some reason we get into this mode where it's like, oh, this is permanent. Oh my gosh, like I'm having this existential crisis because I have to have like, this is what people are going to read about me. It's like, you can just like go back and change it in 2 days if you want to. Like it's not permanent. Okay. So get out of the mode where something is like stuck for forever and know that as you evolve, as your message evolves, as the market gives you a response, and if you're looking at things objectively from a strategic standpoint, you are going to understand that you will change and evolve. Your business, your brand will change and evolve. I mean, shoot, even Starbucks changes and evolves their brand and their logo, and they're obviously like a huge brand in business. So know that yours is not going to ever be perfect, especially not in the beginning. Like pick the eggshell white and pick the whatever font and do it and see what the response is. get enough surface knowledge and enough surface information to make quick decisions in the beginning and let the market tell you whether or not they resonate with it. And then as you grow, as you evolve, then you refresh, then you upgrade, okay? But only until you have the money coming in that you actually invest in the $3, the $5, the $10, the $20,000 rebrand and refresh, okay? So that's my encouragement for you. Make decisions quicker. Stop playing in the weeds. Don't spend a ton of money, time, energy, mental effort, anything like that in the beginning when the market has not told you a big heck yes. Then when you get the big heck yes, and you get the feedback that the market is willing to meet you with what you have created and dreamt up and put your heart into, then you go for it, girl. Then you get a little bit tighter on the reins of your logo, and you refresh it and you upgrade it and all the things. Okay. So if you're finding yourself there, I hope that this kicks you in the butt. If maybe you have found yourself in this place and you are like giving me the air high five and like, yes, girl, I have been there and I agree with you, and go ahead and preach that, then I love it. I love you both. I love you right where you're at along the journey. I'm in the arena and on the journey with you. And it's always an honor to spend some time with you. I would love to hear what your feedback is on this episode. So come hang out with me on Instagram at Charity Majors or Business and Bubbly. Both of them are me. Yes, I actually run my own social medias because I want to stay connected to you, to my people, and don't necessarily want to have that disconnect in this area as of right now. So come hang out with me. I'd love to hear from you, where you're at in your journey, what resonates with you, and let's connect. All right, my friends, share this out with someone that maybe needs this as well, and we will see you next time.
Thank you so much for listening to the show. I hope it brought some value and some fun into your business and life. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast, and even share the episode with a fellow business bestie who you know will love it. It helps us continue to attract top-level guests and reach more and more women who are on their journey in business just like you. Remember that when money gets in the hands of good women, great things happen. Cheers to your success.